that the British media often describe him, or tend very, very often to describe him, as a maverick. That, in my view, is a recommendation. That means that he's somebody who is prone to speak his mind, prone to sort of go against the grain and break the consensus. What he's going to be talking about today is narrow rights of the freedom of expression, and it's all linked to, as I said earlier, secret courts and the rule of law, yeah? Okay. John.
These issues. All of the work that other people have focused on is the wider broadcasting media, where you're publishing things to a substantial number of people. I'm actually interested also, I'm interested in that, but I won't talk very much about it because I could go on forever. I'm also interested in narrow rights of freedom of expression. What constraints are there in any one country? And obviously I'm focusing on England and a bit in Scotland. What constraints are there on people talking to each other, taking advice, complaining about things? So who can you talk to and who can you not talk to? Who can you complain to and who can you petition? Petition being the traditional word for raising a complaint. And the right to whinge. Is there a right to whinge? Well, in America, we have the First Amendment to the US Constitution. The interesting part about abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, which was in the First Amendment, is one thing which it changes the law on defamation, for instance, in America, where the burden is on the person being defamed to prove what's being said about them is not true, rather than the burden being for the people who wrote something to prove that it is true. And that's quite an interesting thing. But the one I'm particularly interested in here is the petition the government for a redress of grievances. And from the point of view of the three estates of the state, viz. The Parliament, the Senate, the House of Representatives, the government, the President, and the judiciary, that's been interpreted that people have a right to complain about things in America.